Hello, friends and families. I am Mrs. Reynolds, and I work here at Side Creek Elementary, and I wanted to jump on and give you a quick update on how students can log into Class Dojo. I've been having a lot of questions from both parents and students on how to get not only their parents logged in, see my other video, but how to get students logged in. Many teachers will be assigning things on Class Dojo this year on their walls, so students are going to want to know how to log in and get that work done, especially for our older students. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways. The first thing I want to show you is if you are a teacher watching this video wanting to see how to log in your students. Teachers, yours is going to look like this. Here is my class. You're going to go up here to the student login. Now there's two different things you can click on. If your students are in the classroom with you, you can use this button here to show the classroom login. If for some reason your students are at home, hold on one second. It looks like it logged me out. Let me jump right back in. Student login. If your students are at home, you're going to click over here at that home login. For example, right now, it's earlier in the summer, so I'm going to want to have my students log in using this one. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the at home login. When I do this, I still have a couple options. One thing I can do is get printouts. This would require me to be giving passed out papers to each of my students. I don't want to do that right now. So I'm going to go over here with my messages. When I click on the messages, it's going to send a message to each and every one of the 25 parents I have logged in to my class's dojo. Once I do that, it's going to send out each individual information piece to each parent and student. As you can see here, these instructions are like passwords. So make sure you're not going to log into anybody else's account by only giving the right kid their account number. Otherwise, they're going to jump into the wrong accounts and get a little confused, okay? Now, teachers, I want to show you the other ways to log students in if they're having a hard time with this. That is by clicking the classroom login. Now, I'm going to go to here to the sign out method because you're going to see three different ways to actually have students log in. There's a QR code if they have a device with a camera, a text code if they can log in one-on-one, and of course, sign in with Google. As a third grade teacher, I always want to do sign in with Google because my students know their email addresses and passwords. If you have a primary student who doesn't know that yet, don't worry, you won't need it yet. So if I wanted to scan my QR code, I would click here and it would log in and give a QR code that kind of looks like this. Now, again, if you don't have that, no problemo. Try this ABC code. When you click on the ABC code, it's going to give you a 6-digit code. For example, this 6-digit code will be perfect for students who want to log in at home. Now, let's say I am a student. I'm going to go over here and click on www.dojo.me. When I go to dojo.me, it's going to give those three things that you saw on the teacher's account. Here are the three, Here are the three different sign-in methods here, the scan, the ABC, and the Google. Just like if a student was logging in, they have the scan option, the ABC option, or the Google option. Let's say, for example, the teacher has chosen the ABC option to sign in. The student will click on that ABC option and simply enter in this code. Once they enter it in, they'll be set to go. Don't use this code, though, because it's not going to give you your class. You are not in my class unless you're one of my lucky 23 students. Next, you have, of course, your Google sign-in. Same thing, teachers would sign in with the Google login. And then a student would do the same as well. It'll have that same code right over here, just like a student would click here, log into their account, and then jump in using that same code. All right. Last but not least, parents, this is the email instructions you would be getting if a teacher chose to use the sign-in method where they were just sending the messages to you directly. That would look like this. All right. So they're going to send you this login information. When you click on that student login, you're going to get something that looks like this. Again, you have three options. We try to make this easy. One is by logging in with your student's account on a cell phone. You'll just click that tab up in the left corner and switch accounts. If you have a device with a camera, your student will be able to take a quick scan of this in just their camera app so that they can open up what they need to. If for some reason they don't have a camera, they are not using a cell phone, maybe they have a tablet, their screen doesn't work, no problemo. you're just going to simply give them this code here. So when I click on this code, it's going to take me directly to a student login. Now, I am actually using my hamster from my classroom as our example. So you'll see here on the left side, this is the student account and what it looks like. You've got your monster here on the left side that students at any time can edit, change their monster up a little bit, make it fit them a little bit more, and save whenever they'd like. This is super fun because it makes students feel a little bit more custom to their monster when they see it in their classroom. There's another section here up at the top where you see your home. Parents, if you watched the parent video earlier, you're going to see the home screen is actually identical. You're going to see any of the information that your student's teacher has posted in the past and coming through the future. You'll see that this student was a part of my third grade class last year, so they have some photos from the end of last year. Anytime a teacher posts something, or even our principal posts something, it will show up here on the home section. The second area I want you to look at here is the portfolio section. As of right now, there are no portfolio edits. A portfolio edit is something that only the teacher, student, and parent can see. This does not go out to any other students, any other parents, or our principals. It stays just in the classroom. This is a perfect place for students to post a picture of something they may have worked on in class, video, maybe they're showing something they're working on practicing at home, draw a math problem, connect a file, maybe you wrote an amazing poem you want to share with your teacher, or maybe even journal, type down some notes. When you click on any of those, you'll start adding tiles here to this screen that'll show your work. All right. So friends and families, I hope this was helpful to you. This is what the student login looks like. Remember, teachers, there's a way that you can get those students logged in. Parents, there's a way you can get this logged in. And students, you are going to finally have yours looking like this. Teachers, if you need help, please contact Melissa Reynolds at any time. I can show you and walk you through this same section again of student logins. All right. Parents, if you need help at any time, please ask those teachers. The teachers are going to send you something that looks like this. And students, you have to be a little bit patient. You've got to wait for those teachers and parents to get logged in so that you can finally create your monster, make it a little bit fun. Ooh, that kind of looks like a hamster. So you'll be set to go. Remember, teachers, soon you'll be learning how to post worksheets and videos here on this wall so that you'll be up to date with your students. If you scroll back way a long time ago in my year, you'll notice that this is where I was doing my online learning. Every day I was posting a new video for my students to watch and links with them taking their work to another website. So this is going to be a great place for you to find all of your information. Please let me know if you have any questions. I am here to help.